only knows how to divide. Chapter 5. The woman who tended the absence. She was shorter than the brush, a shape made out of olive cloth and resolve. The woman stood by a game trail, cut so clean it looked like a sentence diagram. She held a flare that coughed pale smoke, not bright enough to promise anything. Her hair was a color too stubborn to rot. Her eyes were a ledger, and we were written in a strange ink. "You too," she said. "Come, keep to my steps." We did. Behind us, the thing goes to the treeline not as a hunter, but as a habit. It would not sprint. It would not tire. It would count. The woman led us to a clearing stubbled with the bones of some old structure. Pipes, a concrete pad, a half-eaten metal cabinet. The cabinet had a plaque, long since blind, that must have once listed rules for people who believe in signs. She used the cabinet like an altar. Inside, there were items as deliberate as the ones in the trunk. Coiled wire, a bundle of dried moss, a shallow ditch of salt, 3 iron nails, a jar that held a set of dog tags so corroded I couldn't tell if they were letters or lichen. She lit a stick of something that smelled like sap and thunder. She set the nails in the dish like a compass rose and poured salt around them in a circle. "Stand outside it," she said. "You can't afford what standing inside it costs." She didn't look at us when she spoke, as if her voice were a tool and eye contact would dull it. Mara made a sound that intended to be a question and landed as a plea. "What is that?" "An old fix for new mistakes," the woman said. "He listens. He always did. He learned to listen to orders. Then the orders stopped. The listening didn't." "Who is he?" I asked, and my voice betrayed the little boy who used to pretend to sleep when the grown-ups talked about disasters on the news. She looked past me, past the trees, past the burned sky to a morning none of us could reach. "He was a helper," she said. "He became a hinge. Something gave way. Something was taken. The badge that told him who he was. And like all good workers without their badge, he has to ask everyone he meets if they've seen it. He doesn't have a voice left for asking, so he shows them the question." "The ring," Mara said, barely daring to name it. "Yes." The woman's mouth thinned. "If you take it, he wakes to come correct a record. If you put it back, he doesn't forgive. He only remembers. Memory is heavier than forgiveness." "Will he stop?" I asked. She shook her head. "He doesn't do stopping. He does finishing." I thought of Theo and Lynn on the road. I thought of Felix, whose last sound had not been a voice. I thought of the tower, the map room, how the wind there had nowhere safe to go. All of these thoughts became one thought with a hard shell. I should return the ring to the place where it was bolted. "I'm going," I said. "I'll put it back." Mara grabbed my wrist. "Don't." The woman regarded me as if weighing whether words were worth the price. "You can return it," she said. "You cannot make it before he does. You can only make it with him." In the trees, branches rearranged themselves in that cruelly patient way the tall thing had of being nothing, and then being very much. The woman snuffed the flare with dirt. "Go," she said to us. "Straight to your guilt. Don't cut across it. That only makes it last longer.